Satellites in space recorded the process of ossification in the Qinghai Lake, in northwest China's Qinghai province, in the past decade. Since the 1970s, desertification has lasted for more than 4 decades. Sands severed a part off the Qinghai Lake. But starting from 2012, the efforts to restore the environment have turned the table around. Now, the separated part has merged with the main lake. The water surface has been restored to its state 40 years ago. In the past decade, China has reshaped the human-nature relationship, not only by making space for nature, but by actively engaging in restoring ecosystems. In 2012, Lishui in Zhejiang province started to restore the Ojiang River system. Mountain springs now flow into paddy fields via restored over 80 irrigation canals. Fish, river snails and insects thrive in the fields, and form a food chain. Fish waste becomes fertilizer nourishing the fields. Such a wetland ecosystem brings life to the paddy fields. To restore ecosystems with nature-based solutions is to be rooted in nature, respect it, follow it, and protect it. In the past decade, the scars on the lands of China are slowly healed. Yanqing in Jiangsu, once covered with mudflats and saline alkali land, now has a green screen of over 4,000 hectares. The century-old Aoshan open-pit iron mine in Ma'anshan, Anhui province, has been filled with water, forming a rounded, blue sapphire. What used to be barren wastelands are now oases. Over the decade, the Chinese people made the achievement of planting the largest man-made forest on Earth, with over 73 million hectares of trees and grass. Species found and recorded in the Species Catalogue of China during the decade have exceeded 128,000, nearly doubling the number from 2011. More than 300 animal and plant species achieved restorative growth. Number of wild giant pandas and Tibetan antelopes increased significantly, their status changing from endangered to vulnerable on IUCN's Red List. The number of crested ibis, or the Oriental gem, rose to over 5,000. Elks, once nowhere to be found in the wild, have grown to 8,000 in number. The Chinese people are even more diligent in their endeavor to achieve harmonious coexistence between human and nature.